Completion of thought. This is just what we have created. Focus and resolve. Feelings of accomplishment. Desires to have these feelings. Ambition that creates the desire. Thought groups, visualizations create the want, the ambition for it. To change, you must start from the inside and flow outward towards the action, the change of the environment. Your thoughts are the key to your desires, ambition, motivation, and creation of your present. We all live in the age of co-creation, with everything in the universe being made by co-creation. We are just simply taking over what has been happening in the universe for all time. We are taking control of the very essence of our nature. We are the sons and the daughters of divine essence. What is behind this main spiritual person or the main physical person in all of our religions, this is given to many people who train their mind and body to tap into our true essence, energy, each one of us creates simply with resolve and focus. Along with intuition that led them deeper and deeper into the knowledge, understandings of the universe, which was an aspect of all great people, just as we all are. We all take in the love with pleasure. Spread our spiritualism, idealism everywhere. We did it as Christians first. After Jesus, this is our greatest impact, or at least hundreds of thousands within Europe of time, which is this time. Every great person, then and now, has had this resolve, this ambition. War. Don't give a motherfuck. But at the same time, believe in something is the name of the game. You cannot truly give a fuck through this, because if you do this in the game, then the war is over. You talk with a man named Landon about war and come to a conclusion that war is everything. Everything is a competition, and that is really all war is. A competition on who will come out on top. War is brutal, devastating, and corrosive to the overall system of all things. War is also vital, purposeful, to get and acquire the recognition of our past free will, to achieve an awareness of loss of pain. Yet, if war is expressed, done in everyday affairs, how can we agree or disagree or say that we are against it? Once again, the question appears in my mind, what is war? Well, war is a competition of persons, willpower to create a desired destiny of a particular person acting in that competition, future of the conqueror. Apply this meaning to anything competitive, from sports to gambling to fighting over a man or woman. If it is a competition, well then it falls into this category. Know this concept, then ask yourself, how much do I participate in war? War is also a many-facet competition of the ego mind versus a higher enlightened mind, which is also known. But this is only known by the inner knowing of thyself, which is oneness. You have to know your outside self with your inner self, which is one. So if you're fighting your mind in a war within daily activities, then how can any one of us deny war? I sit in the middle of amazing individuals with different perceptions of this one perception, consuming but also observing reality. Yet I sit alone at the table writing these words of amazing concepts within the constrictions of the people around me, some positive, some negative. That is what surrounds me. So believe me, I know what war is. Suddenly I am not alone. Two amazing individuals. One knows truth, which is logic. One knows energy, which is physical. They are connected in a serious relationship. This truth of light, this energy of love, which is all there is. Love always shines always. There is no exception of that perspective. Therefore, your goal at this level is to seek out the other shining one or deceptive individual to create the shining piece which you two are. Simply because it is not about one, you, but it is about two, which is us. And that leads down a whole new road of perception with thoughts of fullness, graciousness, and wholeness. Where am I going? I know all the negative sides. Progression, school, philosophy, religion, not society, not psychology, writing, film, maybe, documentary, history, science fiction, fictional, yet all is what we all seek. What about lectures, writing, public speaking? With this idea, publication, getting your word out, but so many of humans are having the same similar concepts. So what is new? Nothing but all. Just write and progress. Yet you need something more for people. For so many care about what did or have done already and not what you're capable of, but is your actuality. What you have done displays what you are capable of in the modern thinking, to say the least. So I wish to show what I am capable of. It is simply not to quit. This one or two methods of relaxation. What about discipline? So many know so many more ways than yourself. So what do I need to do? Get a PhD like a brother of mine? Simply because you know this human transformation is not set on a year. Any progression of time within this, so beyond 2012, which is just a number. Many years you still have time to speak, to get humanity to grow. So what do you want? I do not believe in labels, or a label is appropriate now. So then how do I define myself? What do I wish to progress to then on this path of progression? What would satisfy myself and others that are close? What would keep you sane yet insolubly complete? What do we have to do? How can you effect the most change in the smallest amount of time, or the most efficient use of time with what you enjoy? With acknowledging what you enjoy, don't let others influence you. You know that school would be beneficial, not to occupy your time with insoluble concepts of captivity, but to develop discipline to achieve all that you wish to achieve. You have been trying to discipline your mind for years. Unless you do this besides outside help with internal power, then that is what you have to do. It has nothing to do with anything outside of you. It all has to do with the thoughts inside, so that you are, and that becomes internal inspiration, internal power, internal guidance to help you achieve what you wish to achieve. All things are small and all things are big, yet nothing is small or big. You have to see that with all desires, all possibilities to be able to create. Nothing really matters, because possibility develops into good or bad, light and dark, all pure of essence of what that possibility is. Just create. Who knows what the next moment will be? We can never know. The next moment is the next moment, and that is all there is.